Fresco is woven here in Huddersfield at our local weavers and finished at W.T. Johnson's, also in Huddersfield. Fresco was trademarked by Mr. Martin in 1907. It states that the fabric is a 2-ply yarn twisted with a single yarn in a plain weave, open weave construction, which allowed it to breathe, and it was the original travel suit. The whole idea of it being a plain weave with space between the yarn and the fibres allows moisture to evaporate. So again, it's your ideal summer suit. So today we went to see Paragon Weaving, and that is the sample weaving department that we use. It's used old-fashioned narrow-width looms that allows us to change design, develop the fabrics and look for different ways to create interesting patterns in many of our qualities, but particularly in Fresco. They're very highly skilled people, and most of those people have been weavers for the last 20 years. They do everything by hand. It's very old-fashioned, old school, but it works. Then we went on to Antich, which is our weaver in Huddersfield. It's a family business started by David Antich's father, and David now has been running the company for 3 years. We weave with them because it allows us to keep that heritage of made in Huddersfield. They use the latest machinery to be able to create perfect cloth, because obviously what we want to do is make sure that we create the top quality cloth. When the cloth goes into the loom, it goes in as a package with the warp yarn, and the idea with the weaving is that the weft is inserted. So it is inserted in a pattern that creates the plain weave. It's inserted at 300 to 350 insertions per minute, so it's very quick. And same in the finishing when it goes to W.T. Johnson's, which again is a family business. They're based in Huddersfield primarily because of the water. They have their own borehole, which allows them to get the perfect quality of soft water to allow fabric finishing. The first process is the wet finishing, which involves scouring. And those were some of the machines that we saw today, which involve soap and water to clean the fabric, get rid of a lot of the impurities and basically clean the fabric. It then moves upstairs into the dry processing end, and again, the dry processing is all about top finish, about getting that luxurious feel to it, making the touch correct and feel as Fresco should feel. The people we are in partnership with in the weaving and the finishing, we've known for absolute years, and they're almost friends with us because they understand what we're looking for and they help us produce the cloth. If there's any issues with it, they will help with it, and they know what the cloth should look, so they identify any issues with it. As you can see in this room here, we have an archive going back to 1898. Our oldest book here is 1898. But there are many books that go through the 60s, the 50s, even into the 70s, and we're still keeping up with the archive today so that we can identify and leave a legacy for everybody that comes after us.